Hello, have you ever heard of this thing called YouTube? It's a website where you can make any video you want and then upload it for the world to see. To get people to watch your video, you can advertise it any way you want with a thumbnail. And oh shit, everyone's made the exact same thing. Making a good thumbnail isn't easy. It needs to be eye-catching, it needs to relate to the video it's about, it generally needs to be original, and it's typically the last thing I think about when making a YouTube video. I'm one of those people who will film, edit, and upload the entire video before thinking, oh shit, I need a thumbnail. The irony is then that this last-minute amateur JPEG file is the first thing that everybody else will see, and they will judge the video based off of it. So whenever I make a bad thumbnail, I successfully commit bad advertising. A great example is my history of good video games. The initial thumbnail is some garbage I threw together in MS Paint because I had no better ideas apparently. And it wasn't until afterwards that I finally went back and updated it with something actually decent. A much more simplistic thumbnail, which is probably better than the video itself. Something you'll notice about my thumbnails is that given the choice between eye-catching and relevant, I seem to pick eye-catching, colorful backgrounds that don't make any sense. Take a look at Minecraft Survival Island. It would make much more sense to take a frame from the video or even a picture from Minecraft, the game I'm playing, but no, I put in a green forest because it looks nice. Why does Morrowind have this 80s retro graphic? Why does Seven Rings have a Shadow Man on the front? Because it looks cool. Still better than this garbage. Now compare it to my old thumbnails. Say what you will about the Wash Dogs thumbnail for instance, but it's a 10 out of 10 compared to this shit. These were obviously made in Microsoft Paint, and they look absolutely abysmal. There isn't a single good thing I can say about these, apart from sometimes they look funny. But only sometimes. This one was almost good except for the unironic troll face in the corner. Over time, I got better, used better apps, and when I try, I can make some things that I'm proud of. Even the thumbnails right before I disappeared into the shadow realm were alright. But enough about me, it's time to judge others, because I'm not the only one who has sinned. Starting off with the man, Walter, Mr. White, Walter White, GoLego100, GoLegs, Markiplier, you know him by whatever you call him, you can't dispute this man is starting off a lot stronger than I did. Even though one of his thumbnails is just an image pulled off Google. I like the consistency here. Every thumbnail states the video number for some reason. That's cool. There's some interesting artwork going on, and clearly some efforts being displayed, which is more than I can say for my thumbnails. Senator Productions, these guys have been in the gulag, working away. I don't know when their next video is coming out, but I do know that these thumbnails were clearly made by Omar while drunk. I'm just kidding, they're pretty good. Some of them suck like GTA, but you know, some are beautiful like Malmy and the Mafia. This one has a dude jacking off. Next up, Max. Okay. He hasn't uploaded for 3 years. But I guess we can look at his older ones. So his thumbnails definitely follow his own style, lots of greens and blacks, and they're more similar to normal thumbnails on YouTube rather than, you know, my acid trip. So, you know, pretty cool. B+. Similarly to Max, Jamie also has a clear style that follows more of what current thumbnails on YouTube are looking like. He has this thing where one character is the focal point of the thumbnail, there's a title on the other side, and then a blur on the background. Really gives it some pop, you know, makes you want to watch it, gives the channel some consistency, so pretty good. Check out the new videos that I'm in, bangers. I don't know if there is a more fitting end to this video than the fact that I forgot to write an ending to this video. Just like all those times I forgot to make thumbnails. Yeah, this really does summarize the whole thing. The thumbnail, it's something I put on the back burner, something I forget about, but in the end, it may just be one of the most important parts. So maybe we should all put some more thought into it. Or maybe not. Good night, everybody. I'm going to bed.